Sega Game Gear. Sega!
Hey Techies, welcome back. Today we're diving into a radical piece of 90s tech. That's right, the Sega Game Gear. This gadget wasn't just another player in the handheld game arena. It was Sega's daring plunge into the world of portable gaming, directly challenging the giant, Nintendo's Game Boy. Picture this, early 90s, everyone's looking for entertainment on the go, and boom, the Game Gear lands with a splash, showcasing some serious, cool tech. First off, this handheld wasn't like carrying a mini arcade in your pocket. Unlike the Game Boy's grayscale vibe, the Game Gear flashed a vibrant, full-color display that made your games pop with life. Imagine playing Sonic the Hedgehog, with all its blues and reds, just zooming across the screen. It was a game changer. Plus, it had this amazing backlit screen, so you could play anywhere, anytime, no matter how dim the lighting. Midnight gaming in your blanket fort? No problem. But wait, there's more. Sega didn't just stop at making a great gaming device. They envisioned the Game Gear as the ultimate portable entertainment machine. It wasn't just about the games. You could actually snap on an accessory and turn this bad boy into a portable TV. Yes, you heard that right. Whether you were on a long car trip or chilling in your backyard, your Game Gear could be your personal entertainment center. Talk about future thinking. Launching the Game Gear, though, wasn't just about selling a product. It was about making a statement. Sega was throwing down the gauntlet, showing they were ready to innovate and shake up the handheld market. It wasn't just a device, it was a bold move that reflected the dynamic tech spirit of the 90s and Sega's ambition to push the limits. As we dive into the legacy of this system, we see it wasn't just a part of the gaming landscape, it helped define it. This piece of tech wasn't merely about playing games. It was about changing how we played and interacted with our games, marking a pivotal point in the evolution of handheld gaming. Isn't that just awesome? Sega really knew how to keep things exciting in the gaming world. Sega wanted to start cashing in on the wave of portable gaming, something the Game Boy had already been riding high on. Sega's executives, seeing the explosive potential here, decided it was time that they jumped into the handheld arena to boost their presence way beyond the living room. They were shooting for the stars, aiming to not just join the race, but blaze past Nintendo with a device that was technologically superior. Their game plan, you say? To tackle the Game Boy's basic monochrome display and simple sound, and totally outdo it. The crew behind Sega's magic here were the sharp minds who already rocked the home console scene with the Sega Master System. They took a wild leap, adapting this robust home system architecture for on-the-go gaming. Imagine trying to squeeze a sports car engine into a scooter without losing any zip. That was a level of genius they were gunning for. This smart move gave birth to the Game Gear, a sleek device that could handle games with a way richer graphics than the Game Boy could, showcasing Sega's knack for high-quality, immersive play. The development trail for the Game Gear was littered with gutsy tech decisions. They went big with a full-color LCD screen because, let's face it, color isn't just a nice touch, it's essential for a killer gaming experience. And the backlight? That was a game changer. Literally, it meant gamers could dive into their favorite worlds anytime, anywhere, without squinting in the dark or hunting for a lamp. But Sega didn't just stop at building a cooler gadget. Their marketing gurus positioned it as the grown-ups' go-to gaming device, something with enough muscle to attract those who thought the Game Boy was a tad too kiddie. Their message was clear. Stepping up to the Game Gear was like stepping into a vivid world of color. This wasn't just about nipping at Nintendo's heels. It was about expanding who got to enjoy handheld gaming, pulling in more mature players who craved a slice of the home console experience in a portable format. I have to emphasize how important this was. The Game Gear wasn't just another product rollout. It was a major play in Sega's story, a bold statement that they were here to push boundaries and shake up the gaming world. As we look back at its launch, it's clear that it wasn't just a gadget of its time, but it was more a beacon for the future trends in handheld gaming. A testament, you can say, to Sega's spirit of innovation and their challenge to the status quo. How cool is that? They weren't just playing games, they were changing how we play them. Now, without a doubt, the star of the Game Gear show was its 3.2-inch backlit color LCD screen. In the early 90s, while rivals like Nintendo Game Boy were still displaying games in various shades of gray, Sega decided to splash the world with color. The Game Gear boasted the ability to show 32 colors at once from an impressive palette of 4,096. This wasn't just a step up from monochrome, it was a giant leap that made games pop with vibrancy and depth of a stained glass window under sunlight, bringing in a new level of dynamic to handheld gaming visuals. Okay, I know. We keep talking about the backlit LCD screen, right? Well, let's talk about how they packed the Game Gear with some serious sonic capabilities, thanks to the Yamaha YM2413 sound chip. This chip allowed for richer audio experiences with multiple channels and superior sound quality compared to the Game Boy. Imagine playing your favorite game with a soundtrack that felt like you were in a concert hall, the immersive audio wrapped around you, enhancing every gameplay moment with more complex soundtracks and realistic sound effects. Now, there's always a double-edged sword when we talk about things like this. All this high-tech gear did come with a downside, and of course, it's the battery life. The Game Gear gobbled up 6 AA batteries and could drain them in just 3 to 5 hours of continuous gameplay. This high power consumption was the price paid for its advanced features, much like a luxury sports car's thirst for fuel. Despite this, the superior gaming experience offered by the Game Gear made this trade-off worthwhile for many people, including myself. Remember how we talked about the TV earlier? Sega was also trying to capitalize on the growing trend of modularity in electronics by introducing a slew of cool peripherals that extended the Game Gear's capabilities. One of the standouts was the TV tune adapter, which effectively transformed the Game Gear into a portable TV. Suddenly, this gaming device also became a mobile entertainment system that let you watch live broadcasts, turning downtime into a chance to catch up on sports or your favorite TV shows, anywhere, at any time. Another ingenious addition was the Master Gear Converter. This accessory allowed Game Gear owners to play Sega Master System games, giving them access to a vast library of games and making the Game Gear even more valuable. Think of it as your PlayStation Portal nowadays. This backward capability was like having a key to a treasure trove of classic games, enabling gamers to revisit their favorite home console titles on the go. Now let's talk about some other things that we haven't mentioned. Like, how about the Game Gear library? It was as diverse as it was vibrant, offering something for every type of gamer. This expansive collection was crucial in giving it a competitive edge over its rival, the monochrome Game Boy, and showcased Sega's dedication to delivering a robust gaming experience. At launch, it hit the ground running with a lineup that included celebrated Sega franchises designed to draw in fans and utilizing the handheld's superior color display. The inclusion of titles such as Sonic the Hedgehog was a tactical move. These games weren't just ported, they were adapted or completely reimagined to suit the handheld format. This adaptation often involved tweaking the gameplay mechanics and enhancing the visuals to make the most of its color-rich screen. The library didn't stop at Sonic though. It spanned various genres including puzzle games, sports simulations, RPGs, and adventure games, creating a well-rounded portfolio. Games like Columns, Shinobi, and Dragon Crystal not only broadened the scope of options available, but also catered to different gaming tastes, much like a well-stocked library caters to diverse readers. Additionally, unique titles developed specifically for the Game Gear, like Defenders of Oasis and Tails Adventure, showcase the device's capability to provide tailored and immersive gaming experiences. This variety helped define the handheld as more than just a platform for action and adventure. It was a comprehensive, portable gaming console. It also held particular appeal in Japan with exclusive titles such as Magic Knight Rayearth and Sylvian Tale, which were designed to appeal to local preferences and were seldom released in Western markets. This strategic regional difference not only maximized its global appeal, but also built a dedicated fan base for those unique games. Third-party support from developers like Capcom and Konami further enriched the Game Gear's catalog, bringing popular series to the handheld and ensuring a continuous infusion of new and exciting content. This collaboration helped maintain the Game Gear's presence in the market and continue to challenge new technologies and competitors. The collective effort of Sega and its partners made its library not just a collection of games, but a dynamic and evolving platform that engaged players across the world. Now, despite not overtaking the Game Boy in popularity, the Game Gear secured its legacy by demonstrating the possibilities of advanced handheld gaming technology. By the time Sega discontinued it in 1997, it had reached a remarkable milestone, selling around 10.62 million units globally, a clear testament to its enduring appeal and the cherished memories it created for its users. Its true impact lies in how it expanded the boundaries of portable gaming. It introduced features like a backlit color display and richer sound capabilities, which not only enhanced the gaming experience but also paved the way for future advancements in the industry. These innovations played a crucial role in shaping the development of subsequent gaming devices, influencing not just Sega's own product strategies, but also those of its competitors. While we look back on the Game Gear's journey, its story transcends its role as a mere product in the handheld market. It stands out as a pioneer that broadened the scope of what portable entertainment could be. Its narrative is a rich chapter in gaming history, replete with insights on innovation, market competition, and shifting gamer preferences. Did you ever own a Game Gear? Have you since adopted any new handheld tech apart from Nintendo's? Maybe like a Steam Deck or an ROG Ally? Let us know in the comments section, and make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, as those are two easy and free ways to support what we do here. We're aiming to break 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we'd love to have you along. Feel free to click on any of the videos on the screen now to join us on more trips through the tech timeline.